So before I let this video play, I recorded it like over a week ago at this point, and I was kind of emotional recording it. You know what I'm saying? Bro was mad. Bro was angry. So now that I've calmed down and stuff, I'm gonna let the original video play, give y'all the background as to everything that's been going on, and I will give y'all an update as far as like today of how everything is going. Go ahead, let it roll. So the past couple of weeks I've been back and forth on whether or not I was going to make this video or not, because I know that a lot of people are still feeling the effects of the hurricane and some people got it way worse than I did. But I'm just kind of bothered at this point. So at this point, it's been about 2 months since Hurricane Helene has struck where I live, and the residual effects are still very prevalent, to say the least. If you saw my post from around the time that it happened, tree came down in my backyard. Luckily, it missed the house. I didn't take any severe damage, but some limbs did hit the roof. A lot of the shingles are gone. A couple leaks up there, and kind of took my HVAC system down with it. For those who have been wondering, hey, why is he like in a hoodie or in a blanket in his videos and stuff? I don't have heat, and sometimes I'm in this house when it's like 60 or maybe even 50 degrees, and I thought I was going to get help with that. But no, sadly, I made my claims over the phone, tell them what happened. I got declined. I met with a FEMA representative in person near where I stay, and they said that they would send somebody out and things would get fixed up. I've heard radio silence since then. I had about $3,000 worth of damage done to my truck. I got denied with the help for that too. So just no more truck, because I still got like my mortgage and stuff. I can't just dump $3,000 on the spot. And I'd say the one situation that really ticked me off the most about all this happening is what happened to me maybe like a week or so ago. A little while back, my mom hits me up and she's like, hey, Thursday is the last day for crisis relief food stamps. Take your grandmother up there. Both y'all can, get an EBT card and it'll help you out. Get there, I let my grandmother out so I could go find a parking spot. She gets to the front of the line because she's in her mid 80s and, can only stand for so long. I get out of my car and I get to the building. There's like 4 or 5 lines all for different things, and there's 0 to half of a person telling us where to go. Again, to one of the lines leading into the building, because I think I only have to go through so much because I did a lot of the application process online before I came here. So I'm sitting here and I'm stuck in this line still, and people are starting to get keen to, oh, if you're older or if you have a disability, you can kind of get through the line a little bit quicker. They'll escort you to the front. So me and my good morals, as impatient as I am feeling right now, I'm sitting at the back of this line, ready to get to the front eventually, while other people are pretending to spasm or have a limp all of a sudden so they can expedite this process for themselves. Long story short, after about 20 minutes of my grandmother waiting up the front for me to finally get up there, she just tells one of the representatives, hey, I'm with my grandson, and we ain't got all day. So they escort me to the front. They have me talk to this lady, and she's like, oh, you haven't been interviewed yet. You got to go through the interview line, but I'll get you an interview real quick. Just fill out this questionnaire for me. And it was like 20 different questions of all the stuff that I had filled out online to begin with. I get taken inside. This lady asked me the exact same 20 questions that I just put on this piece of paper. And then I finally go, and they give me my EBT card, and then I'll go on my way. And when I was there, they told me what my PIN number would be, how to activate everything, and they said that the funds would hit my account in maybe 1 to 2 days. So after that, I go to Costco. I go to get some groceries, some stuff that I need for the house, and I get up to the front, start using my EBT card. It doesn't work. So after trying the pin that it's supposed to be and trying multiple other pins that it could possibly be that maybe I got mixed up with somebody else's, I decided to just pay in cash, because it doesn't feel good to have your EBT card decline in front of a bunch of white people that you don't know over and fucking over. So when I leave there, I'm kind of hot naturally, because that's a couple $100 that I was going to put towards my mortgage that I've been missing payments on because my job was closed down because of the goddamn hurricane to begin with. And then after that, I call my mom. I tell her what happened, and she's like, oh, that's interesting. You got a letter here. Maybe it'll explain exactly what the issue is. And this letter from DFAX said that I got approved for funds on my EBT card for the month of October on October 31st. And I didn't have funds for November. Mind you, I got this card on the 12th. First off, the one that they said was going to have funds on it and everything. But 2, the idea of you approving me for the month of October on October 31st means I really only had a few hours to use that card to begin with. A card that I didn't even have in my possession at the time. And it wasn't until 2 days ago from the time I'm recording this that they gave me a card that actually worked in the mail. I'm just kind of upset. I'm just upset because for me that was just kind of like the icing on the cake to everything that's piled up together to just really upset me. It's been hitting as low as 40 degrees at night, and I don't like sleeping in a sweater and jeans just to be halfway comfortable when I go to bed. The fact that during the hurricane relief process to begin with, I had to deal with all these political agendas being pushed, like, oh, I don't see the Democrats around, or oh, the Republicans aren't helping anybody. I don't have fucking heat. Shut up! My backyard's still halfway destroyed. I have to swerve around limbs just so I can park in front of my house still. But y'all still want to sit here and pick sides to push some sort of agenda like I do. Bro, like if you're trying to pick a side in this situation, like either side is not for America, obviously. Because there's still people like me and people who have it even worse than me that still need some sort of relief, and that's what you're reducing this to. It's only like a 5-hour window in the day where I can be comfortable enough to sit down and record a video so I won't freeze my ass to death. But at this point, it's whatever. It genuinely is whatever. If they help me, cool. If they don't, then fine. At the end of the day, I have to survive. I have to make myself comfortable. I'm the only person in this house. I'm gonna have to provide for myself. That's what a man does, all that. Even with that being said, it gets really, really frustrating working twice as hard as my friends, twice as hard as my peers, and getting half of the results because somebody promised me some help that they never fucking delivered on. That's the end of the video. Share it with somebody. Maybe somebody important will see it. Bye.
All right, y'all. So, not gonna lie, I was bitching, to put it bluntly. The heat's fixed. It's been 9-10 days since I recorded that video. I do have heat in my house now, thank God, because it was 30 degrees this morning, and I would have crashed out had I not had heat in my house. So I did get on the phone with FEMA again recently after sending in a letter to appeal my denial and all that. And it had been like 2 weeks and it still hadn't even shown that, like they even got the letter. So, I called them, and I was able to talk on the phone. Obviously they're still like very busy with, dealing with, a lot of other people and all their issues and stuff. I was just, I don't know. I was pissed off. I was very pissed off in that moment. And I mean, like, I am still kind of upset now because if it rains, then like it's going to rain in my shower too because of the leaks. But, nonetheless, things are looking up at the end of the day. And I'm wishing everybody who, was affected by the hurricane, no matter how large or small, I'm wishing y'all the best. And if you suffered any form of loss in any sort of capacity, then, I'm sorry for you for that, because dealing with, just the things that I've dealt with, even the stuff that I didn't even discuss on camera. It sucks. It does not feel good. And I will iterate it once again. Don't use, like people's lives and their hardships to push some sort of political agenda, talking about what like some politician is or isn't doing, because nobody gives a fuck. That's about it though. Hopefully I can, I will be getting back to, like my regular uploading schedule. I did kind of miss out on talking about Drake and the lawsuit and how much I dislike that man. But I might still make the video anyways, nonetheless. And there's still a lot of other videos that I have written and ready to record, and I can finally do that because I won't be in a 50-degree house. So yeah, that's it for this video. And I appreciate you watching all of my 5 stages of grief. So like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.